We ran into you like multiple times now. Like you seem like a person that kind of maybe checks out more than a couple of the Midnight Madness films. How many do you do?
I'm doing the whole package. This is my third year for doing it. I take the week off. This is my yearly vacation. I'm doing these 10 plus 10 others.
What's the night that you remember the most?
I guess Bubba Hotep. Because Bruce Campbell came. He was ADD man during the QA.
What have you liked so far? What's been your favorite?
I guess Daybreakers. Yeah.
You're a vampire fan?
Yeah, I am, and hated Twilight. You know, vampires don't glimmer in sunlight, they combust.
Wait a second. How do you know, though?
Oh.
Have you seen a vampire before?
Well, we just did a 10. We got the 10-pack Midnight Madness tickets because it's basically the price of 6 tickets. I work like 10 to 6 every night, so I had to put 10 days off work, so I'm really poor right now. And
How many years have you done this now?
5 years now.
Well, I have line friends. We pretty well only see each other for the 10 days of the festival. We'll take turns getting here early, but once we go in, we go to our separate sweet spots. Ryerson Theater is not very slopey. When there's a subtitled movie, I'm short. I've got the whole aisle of distance, so there's no blockage. I can read the subtitles beautifully.
One last year was called
Nippon Gin, yeah.
Gin, yeah, and I really liked it. These guys didn't, but like it was just really cool and like creepy, and I don't know. This one sounds even creepier though.
I was killing myself laughing, and then I'm noticing other people in the audience, they weren't really laughing.
It was a mixed reaction.
Well, they were turning, looking at me, and that made me laugh even more.
You and I are kindred spirits.
Tonight is a symbol, and I have been waiting forever. Started emailing Colin Geddes, pestering him. I apologize, Colin, if I was a pest. Like, I don't know anything about this movie. I love going into movies blind.
Second film, which is a truly audacious mind bender. Still waiting for Japanese insanity with Machan's Symbol!
It's night 8, night ocho.
It literally feels like it's night 22.
But it also feels like night 3. I have the energy level of night 3. Usually in these things, Friday, Saturday will be great. Friday, Saturday will be great. And there's that long desert in the middle. We haven't seen any clunkers, really.
No, nothing that we walked out of 45 minutes into.
Which good for us. Tonight we saw the movie that I was probably at the same time most looking forward to and the most apprehensive about, by a director named Hitoshi Matsumoto, who's incredibly famous in Japan, who made this incredibly weird, incredibly divisive movie that it was at Midnight Madness a couple of years ago called Nippon Gin. You know, I don't know anybody that hates it, but I know a lot of people that are ambivalent about it. But I also know a lot of people that are like me that thought it was literally one of the funniest movies that they'd ever seen. In all of the press material for his follow-up for Symbol, it looked very much like it could just be even more divisive.
The trailer told you nothing about the movie. The film is about this guy who wakes up in this giant room and he's in pajamas and he's like, hello, hello, and he's stuck there. And then parallel to that, it's about a Mexican wrestler in Mexico.
Named Escargot Man.
Named Escargot Man. And beyond that, like, I mean...
The guy, the story, the movie's basically... In addition, this guy wakes up, it's about a character, nameless character, who wakes up in this amazing white room, as you're saying, and then he's got there's the Mexican wrestling thing, and he's basically got to figure, the only features of the room are an infinite number of cherubs penises and balls. I laughed my nuts off. I could watch this again 5 or 10 or 15 times, and still probably I know that I would laugh. Hitoshi Matsumoto, the guy that wrote it and directed and starred in it, is like there's no equivalent really that I can think of in terms of a guy that can carry a comedic film like this in North America. There's nobody.
Maybe like Andy Kaufman? Somebody like that?
Certainly nobody that's alive now working in North America has got the talent for making this kind of funny, intelligent, moving film. And it's a treasure. There's another showing of it. I think we should end this really soon. I know I didn't let you say very much, because I want you to go and get this movie out really early tomorrow morning, so that anybody that watches it that wasn't at the screening tonight can go see Symbol before it leaves. Not very many other people are going to be talking about it. It looks weird. It's hard to describe, but it's spectacular, and people should see it, absolutely. And that's all.
Bye.